Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Young DT to the I to the Z, side to the piece. There have been a lot of requests for me to do a video on arrangement, so I'm just gonna show you guys pretty much how I do it, what I do to make my beat unique, not repetitive, maybe some cool like effects or stuff like that. I'm not going to be making a beat from scratch because that's like not part of, there's no point really, because I'm just going to be showing you the end result. I didn't realize how important arrangement was until people started like, I mean, I've always knew that it was important. Like you can't have a, I guess you can have a repetitive beat and it'll be successful and get placed or whatever, but a lot of producers like Metro Boomin, a lot of producers do some stuff in their beat arrangement that makes the beat in the song more unique. So I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Yeah, make sure you guys follow my Instagram. It's gonna be right here, and let me know what you want to see next. Let's get into it. One thing that I do sometimes in my beats is I will put a gross beat effect on the first 9 bars, and then here I'll just play. And then I'll have it cut. I'll have it fade in a little bit back into like a normal, without the gross beat. And then sometimes I'll just get right into the beat, or I will put like another 8 bars of melody. So I added 2 parts of the melody. I think I have 3. No, so I have 3 other melodies besides the loop. So I added 2 in. Most of the time, I won't have all the melodies play at once. Sometimes people will make beats and they'll have all of their melodies playing at once, and then it just sounds cluttered. But this one, in this beat, I like kind of space it out a little bit so it's not all hitting at the same time, or it's not too much going on at once. So anyways, back to what I was saying. So sometimes I'll just, like I said, I'll get right back into the, or not right back into it, but I'll get right into the beat. It'll just go straight to the drums. Or I'll have another 8 bars of just like another melody pattern. I'll never do this. I'll never have like, this is just my preference, but I'll never have like this going gross beated and then it'll just cut into the regular melody. Like I like to make it unique kind of, and like just switch it up a little bit. So I add 2 melodies and this is what it sounds like. Usually for the drums, I will take out something, like I won't have all my drums playing at once. Like that's, I'm starting to get that that's like the main, one of the main keys. Don't play everything at once, all right? You want to switch it up and have enough stuff. That doesn't mean go crazy and add 3,000 different sounds. Like you don't need that. But like you can see here, 2 are gone. Like these 2 perks are not there. And then I put them in later. So this is what it sounds like. So obviously I put in all of my sounds that I use for the beat, but there's enough space in the beat for the artist to not get, because that's the main point, you know? You want someone to rap on your beat, you want it to be a big hit or whatever your goal is. That's one of my goals, is to have a big hit. So in order to have a hit, the rapper needs to like the beat. And one of the main parts in liking the beat is having enough space to rap on or sing on or do whatever you want to do on it. So this beat is very airy and spacious, so they have a lot of room to do what they want to do. Also, another thing, this is another point. Do not make your intro long like that. I've seen it. I've been in sessions where people have long ass intros and they just skip it. Like they just You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you always have to cut right into the beat, but like, see here, this is 23 seconds, and I switched it up. So this first half is gross beat, it has an effect on it, and then the second half of the intro has no effect, but it has different components to it, so it's not just like a repeat. All right, let's move on. So we get to the verse. So for the verse, I think I did 3 different hi-hat patterns. I usually don't do this, but sometimes I'll go like all over. Metro Boomin does this a lot. Like, he makes a lot of his melodies in different parts of the beat like different, so he'll make it unique. And if you don't know how to do that, you can click on this little thing right here. Then go to make unique, and then you can just switch it up and do whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's what I did for the hi-hat. I did that 3 different times. One is just the basic 2-step. Another one is just 2-step with bottom notes, so it sounds like this. And then for the third one, I kind of did a lot for this one because it's kind of empty. So I kind of like have the drums carry the beat, if that makes sense. I also like to take my kicks out, whether it's in the first 8 bars of the hook or I'll take them out in the verse. It just gives like a break. It's like a break for the beat. Sometimes you don't need, like, unless it's like a club record, you don't always need the drums to like do the work. So I took the drums out, or not the drums, the kicks out, and this is what it sounds like. And then I add the drums and I change the hi-hat again and I put in the rest of the percussion. That's pretty much the verse. This whole area right here is a verse. I try to make them a little bit on the shorter side, because if the rapper wants it to be longer, then the engineer can go and chop it up and do all that extra stuff. But sometimes I just like to keep it like, how many bars is that? Count check. I usually have the verses 24 bars, so this section right here, once again. And then I'll have a little bridge so they can do like harmonies or just add like the last 8 bars of whatever. Then it goes right back into the hook. So another thing, I guess, is don't make your verses too long. Sometimes rappers get turned off by that too. Like, they want it to switch up or do something. So I'll have like this whole beat. This beat is a really good example of like good beat arrangement. It's different stuff. It's all different. You can look at it and tell just from, you know. I think I'm gonna move on to the next beat. All right, here's another beat. I'm not really a big fan of this beat, but it's a good example for it. Like the other point that I was trying to get to. As you can see right here, I have 2 different 808s. Sometimes I do this. I switch up the drums. I'll have different drums, but like maybe the same pattern. Sometimes the beat could be kind of stale, and then just giving it like a different drum would give it life. All right, let's play it. So I switched up the 808. It's the same pattern, but like I said, I just wanted to put something different in there. I just do a lot of random stuff. Like, you don't always have to make it so uniform. Sometimes you could just do something different. You know what I mean? And then I changed the snare. If you want to get these drums, go to wavesupply.net. Go to Lifeline Drum Kit. Put that in your cart and buy it. And then I also, sometimes I will take this, say, let's just do it again. I take the loop and then I duplicate it and put it in another track, and then I'll go to make unique as sample, and then I'll hit save, blah, blah, blah. And then I'll tune it up so it's like an octave higher. and that's just something to give like that gives a boost. And you can just do a lot of stuff, man. I think I'm gonna go through one more and see if there's anything that I missed, but this is pretty much what I do to make sure that my beats are. And this video better have 3,000 likes and like 50,000 views. I don't know, but I need you guys to run this up because these are very good tips. This video might get slept on, so share it with your friends. I think this is the last tip that I can think of right now. Like I said earlier, if this video gets good feedback and it does well, then I'll probably do some sort of part 2, but we'll see. Earlier I was talking about how Metro Boomin like switches up his melodies in a lot of his songs. I can't name one off the top of the head. I have this piano right here. Here, I'll play it. So I use that for the hook. Well, actually, no. I use both. I use the second part. Let's get to it. So all I did was take off those high notes and I just left it bare. Just a simple. I'll play it with the drums here. I've ran out of words. I don't know what else to say. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you drop a like. Like I said, make sure it goes crazy. Follow my Instagram and let me know what else you want to see on the channel. I think this is a very good video, very informational video. I hope you guys learned from it and use this in your beats. I'll see y'all next time.